It's Sunday, and everyone knows what that means. It's time for Unturned Pages.
Happy National Drug Test Day.
Sure that.
The day after 420, everybody,
or a lot will probably get tested tomorrow too, but yeah. When I arrive to work.
It's legal.
It's legal in most states. It's fine.
Hi, Danny.
Danny's here. My mom's here. Tonight we have Vince Kelien. But
he's gonna yell at me again.
I know he's gonna yell at us when he hops on. But tonight we're gonna start off with some. Should we do?
Hey, Bill.
Let's do this. Okay. Like the spiel.
Dad.
If you can't watch our show live, you can always stream it via Facebook Live after facts, or you can listen to it via Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Amazon Music, all those other great platforms. If you go to Spotify, make sure you click the little follow button so we know that you're following us and you get updates with new shows.
But Jenny, I still have a flip phone.
What?
I still have a flip phone.
Flip phone? What are you talking about?
A flip phone.
Oh, flip phone. I'm sorry. You need to catch up.
I still have to hit the 9 4 times to get to Z.
Okay, I'm sorry. You have to catch up a little bit.
It's my old age. Sorry.
I know.
Hey, John Covey.
But we are super excited tonight. We're announcing some new merch that I have been working on for a while. Oops, that's not what I want.
We're working on Indiana State Sanatorium.
So t-shirts are finally here. Unturned Pages. They will be 22 shipped. They come in sizes small through 3X. If you need a bigger size, we can get a bigger size. But they are pre-ordered. If you're interested in buying one, you can message me, Russ, or the page, and we will hook you up. They are going to be arrival at the end of May, early June. But so we do have them.
We will say 22 shipped from the website, 20 at events.
Yes. So if you see us in person at any upcoming event, you'll get a $2 discount.
And I will give you Jenny Davis's autograph.
Shut up. And then I'm super excited about these are Unturned Pages and Campus of Curiosity tumblers.
And I will interrupt you for a second, Jenny. If nobody knows, Jenny and I host Unturned Pages today, of course. But also, I have my show Compass of Curiosities on Monday night. Jenny has graciously provided her talents as producer / co-host of the show to come on and help me with Compass of Curiosities. So she is forever in my debt for that. And, we are combining the shows.
Yep. To a point, yes. But these tumblers are made by our newest sponsor, Nate and Kate Company. They're out of Wisconsin. They make tumblers, they make cutting boards, all customized. You can contact them via Facebook and get yours ordered. I will have 10 of these available. Well, after me and Russ get one, so 8 available. They are 20.
You won't see me drinking from a Pennywise cup anymore. You'll see me drinking from an Unturned Pages Compass of Curiosities cup.
Yes, and I will be drinking out of it too. They are $25 each. If you want one, please contact the page, me or Russ, and we will get you hooked up. Let's sell out this first round of tumblers and get another round going.
They're going to sell out as much as the t-shirts are going to sell out.
Oh, yeah. And here we have a video of it all.
And they are 20-ounce tumblers. They look small, but they are 20-ounce tumblers.
Yes. They look amazing. I'm super excited about them. I've been working with Nate and Caitlin for the last couple of days on these, so super excited.
And if you want to find Nate and Caitlin, find out WAP Paranormal.
Or you can check out their company, the Facebook page, Nate and Kate Co. on Facebook, and they will hook you up with any tumbler you want. You can customize it. It's amazing. But if you want a tumbler or a t-shirt from us, contact us.
Hi, Amy. Thank you for listening. I haven't seen your name in the chat before, but thank you for listening.
Paul wants one.
Paul's my guy up here in Massachusetts. I love Paul to death. He's a great guy.
So
Mom, we'll get you one. Trust me, Jenny is going to get them shipped to her. So you got. So,
actually, I'm picking them up at Penhurst.
Okay, well, she's going to be there anyways.
Yep. So we're picking them up from Penhurst from Rob at Get Haunted. So I'm super excited. And then I'm still working on the third piece of merchandise, which will hopefully come before Penhurst. If not, it'll be debuted at Gettysburg in person. So we'll see when that all happens. But least
all right, so we are already 6 minutes into the show. Let's run down some events really quick.
Yes.
Indiana State Sanatorium and Get Haunted 4/27. That is literally
next
7
Saturday.
days,
Yep.
6 days from now. Hi, Kim.
Penhurst Paracon, May 18th and 19th. Come see me. Come see everyone.
You're gonna be vending and doing aura photography.
Yep.
Done and done. Great guest. Yep. Good to go.
Check out Adam Kimball's events. They are
FC Icon 4, MadCon 7, ISS 3. Go check them out.
Yep.
Okay, Wicked Piss of Spring Parafair, May 19th, up here in Rockland, Massachusetts. Come check it out. Great vendors, great people. You'll fit right in. Trifecta. Pine Bush. 2 nights. Workshops. That's all you need to know.
Yep.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets. Missouri State Pen, I will be there June 1st. A bunch of Get Haunted people will be there. Warren's Seekers of the Paranormal will be there with the haunted items. Come hang out, investigate a great location, get your tickets.
Hi, Betsy. Gettysburg Buffalo Bash. Check out this event. You don't want to miss it. Gettysburg, PA, Eisenhower Hotel, 2634 Emmitsburg Road. We're both going to be there, so come get pictures with us. Come get a t-shirt. Come get a tumbler. Come get more merchandise that we're releasing.
And you can see our guests. You can see our guests from tonight there too.
$20 for the weekend. Done and done. This is yours.
Michigan Paracon. Last couple weekends of August. Get your tickets. It sells out super quick. Amazing time. Hang out with all the para celebrities. Get some learning done. Hang out. Get drunk. Have fun.
Wilson Castle, 5th annual Bash at the Castle, Proctor, Vermont. Go. 10/26/24. It's a great party. You don't have to investigate. You can always just go and enjoy the atmosphere. East Coast Para Expo. Couple speakers. And they're not your para celebrities and things like that. They are the lesser knowns that are needed the spotlight in the field because they're coming up with some great things. So definitely check that out. November 2nd and November 3rd. Go ahead.
And then we have Supernatural Soiree at the Battleship in New Jersey, hosted by Get Haunted and Ghosted Magazine. It's the Saturday before Halloween. Get your tickets. They are going super fast. Midnight Seance with Patty Negri. Get your tickets. They will be amazing. You may see me there. If I get any say in this, I might fly out to New Jersey and hang out with everyone. You never know. You never know where you'll see me. So
in October?
In October.
Come on.
I might have to come up to Boston and hang out with some guy I know. I don't know. Whoever that guy is, I don't know.
You'll have to come to a Spirit Halloween.
Yep. I'll have to come and see your brand new store.
And want the discount too, by the way.
Yes.
Definitely. I'm pretty sure.
Duh. But tonight our guest is Vince, the Urban Explorer. I'm super excited because I have got to hang out with him a couple of times. He's really knowledgeable. His photography is to die for. And I'm
jealous.
And all of his info, knowledge about these haunted locations he gets to go explore on a weekly basis is amazing. So let's bring him on. There he is.
What are you jealous about?
Because you get to go and do all this stuff.
Oh,
and I'm stuck up here. I'm stuck up here in poor old Massachusetts going,
Dude,
Watching
Mass
your
has
TikTok.
no, dude. Mass has so many places. It's not even funny. You got to look on Google, bro.
All right, come up and hang out with me. We'll go places.
I'm jealous he gets to go do all of this, and I'm just
What are
sitting
you
here
Right.
talking
watching his
about, Jenny? You're all over the place. What are you talking about? Every time I turn around, you're somewhere else.
TikTok.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't
You
get to go
do.
to the places you get to go.
Oh, well,
That's
you
fine.
know, that's
I just I
technically
just
what
have to
I
go hang out
do.
with you for a week and be fine.
Technically, what I do besides ghost hunting is breaking the law. So
Let's not.
Yeah. No. Okay. First question right off the bat with that one. How do you feel about that? Like, because I've been investigating for 27 years now, and how do you feel about the whole breaking and entering, trespassing kind
So
of thing?
I have some rules.
Okay.
My number one rule is that if there's not a window broken, if there's not a door open, if there's not already a cut in the fence, then it doesn't go. That's just how it is. I'm already technically breaking and entering. I don't need the buildings are already getting tagged and vandalized. There's no reason to add to anything. What's up, John?
I love John Covey.
Yeah,
He's
John's
such a
great.
great guy.
It's funny. I think of the bass last year. He had really short hair, and then the time I seen
Oh
him after
God,
that,
like
he
he's
had
down
really.
to here. Like,
And then the last time I seen him, he had really short hair. I was just like, man, pick a style, bro.
wait. So you were at the bash last year, Vince?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I probably ran into you and didn't even know it.
You probably did.
Like I'm sorry. When I'm at the bash, I'm like one track mind. Like,
Yeah, I no, dude. That was my first time doing it, and you have to be that way. It's impossible
You
not
have
to be.
to.
it really is, honestly.
And
Like,
this year
there's
it's
so
gonna
many
be
people.
bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And this year it's gonna be like 2 times double the size. So
Yeah,
we'll I'll have to keep our one track on that weekend.
it'll the bash is gonna be a blast.
Oh,
He
God,
was
it's
3
gotta be.
tables down from y'all.
So he was 2 tables
Sorry.
down from me.
What's up, Lawrence?
So that's how that
I was gonna
goes.
say Lawrence is in the room tonight. Lawrence,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming and listening every Sunday. You're awesome.
Yeah, he's great. Do we need to vend there? Yeah, if there's spots open, try.
His hair grows very fast. Who knows what length it will be this year at the bash?
Yeah, no,
John,
kidding.
I'm not gonna compete with you, but I'm not cutting my hair until like after the bash. So it's not gonna compete with you, but it'll come close.
Yeah.
So, Vince, what got you into the paranormal and exploring?
Well, I started at Waverly Hills when I was I don't even remember what age I was. It was 2010. I saw an
You're so
ad.
old.
I'm 35. I feel old. I look like Doctor Strange over here.
I'm gonna be 40 in 4 days. So
Yeah,
calm
well,
yourself.
your hair is there and it's not gray, so I don't want to hear it.
I don't got a gray in the hair. I got gray in the beard.
Listen, man, I got 3 kids, 3 separate. I think you call them baby mamas.
We don't need to expose things.
And you know, I've been married, I've been divorced. I got a lot. I did a lot to deserve this gray hair.
I'm the youngest
I
one.
don't blame you.
Both. I'm 30, so.
But I saw it. So right at the turn of the century, where MySpace was going away and Facebook was coming in, I saw an ad for. I'm older than all y'all. Whatever, Ashley, go on somewhere.
How many of you actually? Okay, not to cut you off, Vince,
Mhm.
but how many of you actually miss MySpace?
I saw Justin Timberlake buy it like 10 years ago, but he didn't do anything with it. So
right, like I'm kind of missing Tom. Tom was always there for us.
Tom never blocked us for using the F word.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Can't block us from expressing our amendments. Yes, definitely.
I miss MySpace and its custom HTML. You know what's really funny is that
everybody overnight learned HTML. Like,
dude,
legit.
I remember when everything started with all of that, and people my age right now, they get they get freaked out about technology, and they're like, I don't know what to do, and I don't know how to operate my phone and everything else. And I'm like, dude, at the age of 13 to 14 years old, you were coding on Facebook.
We were writing
literally.
code, adding songs, adding backgrounds,
Yeah,
everything.
it's crazy. And they're like, I don't know how to work my Android or my Apple. And you're so full of shit, man. Come on.
Let's all get together, start a GoFundMe, and restart.
I still have a
MySpace.
MySpace page. Let's restart it, Joe.
Is it Joe? Is this still active? Like
It's still no, MySpace is still up, but it just doesn't gain traction anymore.
Oh, we'll start that. We'll start the movement.
I can totally see that the Get Haunted MySpace official page, the Unturned pages.
Can you imagine the music behind it?
Oh God, who I want to know, is Rob in here? Rob, what is your top 8?
Right, I was just gonna bring that up. I was like, who's gonna be the top 8?
That's funny. Okay, all right. So,
all right, yeah,
Russ,
so it's still going.
Russ, who is your top 8? If MySpace made a huge comeback, who would be your top 8?
My wife for 1,
Okay.
Jenny for 2.
Okay.
I would have to say Chip Copy for 3.
Okay.
God, who would my best friend Drew, who was my best man at my wedding. My best friend from my childhood high school days.
Yeah.
He would definitely be in it. God, it's hard to think of 8. God, as old as I am, it's hard to think of 8 people.
That's funny.
Like literally hard to think of 8 people. Hey, that's not our Tumblr. Put it away.
I know it's not, but it's autographs for pooches.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, Bonnie would have to be added. Second mom would have to be added.
Bonnie, she said, not me.
Well, because I know
I
know I'm gonna see her in like 3 months, and I'm gonna smack if I don't add her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
all right, Vince. Let's get more into you. Sorry,
hey, you need to
let's get more into you. Come on.
You missed my 8.
You're 8. Okay,
I added you.
Jenny, who's your top 8 if MySpace made a comeback?
I'm not in there.
Vince.
Oh.
Maybe Russ.
Maybe. See? Maybe.
Damn. You know what? It was a toss-up with him. It was between his wife and you.
Oh, she would choose my wife over me any day.
Nicole.
Any day, I can guarantee you.
Richfeld.
Oh, where'd that laugh? I was gonna say, where'd that laugh come from?
That's my mom. Rich Valdez and Jen. John Saffis.
John Saffis.
I forgot Uncle Johnny.
Yeah, you can't forget Uncle Johnny.
I'm ashamed.
And who else do I really talk to? Robin Terry.
Everyone.
Robin Terry. Yeah, that's cool.
Everyone.
Just everybody.
I do not talk to everyone.
I'm gonna be honest. If MySpace made a huge comeback,
what's your 8?
I would hide my top 8.
I better be included in that top 8.
I'm still hiding it though.
Because you're gonna have people going, I'm not in your top 8. What the hell?
Just like Bonnie did.
Right?
Yes.
Not me.
Not me.
Not me? Well, just join your Discord. We'll be fine.
Oh, we got Jen and Sarah now in the chat.
Yep.
Thank you so much for coming.
Oh my god. This show's gonna be fun. For sure.
All right, Vince, let's get into a little bit more of who you are. What makes Vince tick?
See me.
Besides for caffeine and anger.
What makes me tick? What makes me tick is really, really annoying drivers on the highway. I have bad road rage. But anyway,
I didn't say pet peeves and everything. What makes you tick? What makes you want to go to these abandoned places and photograph them? And what makes you want to preserve the historical factor of it?
So for me, there is a lot. The first thing that makes Urbex so wonderful is that I'm an insanely nosy person. if there was a house that had everything left in it, and I was able to just go through drawers and go through closets and go through boxes and bags and everything else, I would probably sit there all day.
Kind of find out who that person was.
Yeah. I want to know everything about everything that had to do with that house, who lived there, who built the house, whose idea it was to construct it. Was it made for commercial or residential? What kind of fibers were used in the concrete? That sounds really funny, but from the 1700s till about 1932, the fibers that are in concrete today were not the same. The fibers were used from horsehair.
Ooh.
So it's stuff like that that gets me interested on different things, because, we hear all the stuff about protesting, and we hear about violence, and we hear about all this awful stuff in the world. But if people would step back for 5 minutes and turn off CNN, turn off Fox News, do a little bit of research into something, they might find something insanely interesting.
Yep.
And that's exactly what it is for me. There's something about walking through a place that's not mine, regardless if it's owned and operated, or whether it's an actual spot where you go to ghost hunt and investigate and everything else. I was just at Missouri State Penitentiary, and they were getting annoyed about me asking to go into the 2 condemned buildings. So, I mean, that's me. Like, that's everything that I love. Yeah, the prison was cool, but I was more interested in the 2 giant buildings.
You're like me. I can't go there. I want to go there.
Yeah. Well,
if you lose track of me, you know where I will be, right?
Well, see, what's really funny is that they have a cop that is on duty, or an off-duty cop that sits in the yard or whatever. And he asked Kyle, one of my buddies that I was with, he was like, am I gonna have a problem out of that guy tonight? And I was just like,
maybe.
But
You never know.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Well, because at the very beginning, when they were like telling us everything that they needed to tell us, I already had asked them. I was like, hey, what's up with those 2 buildings right there? And there was like, no way. But there's something.
Do you have insurance?
Yeah, I do, actually.
There you go. It takes care of itself.
You're like, here's my insurance. If something happens, you're not held liable.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's something about walking through a place. These buildings are buildings that are built today are not built the way they used to. Everything that goes up today is like very cookie cutter, very organized, and very just plain. There's nothing to it. If you go right now and go look for a Pizza Hut, you'll find a very modernized, probably in a strip mall. I
missed the buffet.
If you went to a Pizza Hut in 95 to 2000, they had this very ominous, very crazy looking roof, and the tiles were black and red checkered. They had these really fancy stained glass light fixtures and stuff like that. Yes. And they just don't do it anymore, simply because they don't think that there's any want for it. But this generation couldn't be more wrong. Me and my family used to go.
Bring back Blockbuster.
Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. Yes. As much as we spend for like Hulu and Netflix and all this extra shit,
what's $3.99 for an overnight rental?
Yeah, like on Vudu, you're paying like $5-6.
Yeah,
for something that you're not going to be able to hold on to for more than a day. At Blockbuster, you had it for 3 to 4 days.
Yep.
But there's no character. Like, okay, if you're watching a movie and there's no character development within the movie, it's gonna suck.
Yep.
And that's exactly where we're at with architecture today, is that there's no character development. So these buildings aren't interesting. It's skyscrapers and it's really plain Jane houses.
It's just
Um,
brick fucking square buildings.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
We need to go
The-
back to the days of architecture of like the God. He designed Mansfield Reformatory, Kirkbride.
Kirkbride, yeah.
Yep.
Like we need to go back to those days of the architecture, like something
Yes.
people can be appreciated of.
Yeah, absolutely. There's
like, the architect of like the Bell Mansion or Ellery's. Or,
yeah, there was a guy, one of Kirkbride's relatives does historical tours
Ooh.
for a photography
Really?
class.
Huh.
I came across his Instagram the other day, and he was just at Hudson River State Hospital in Poughkeepsie, New York,
Oh no shit. Okay.
and just happened to give them the tour the day after I snuck onto the property.
Oh, lovely.
Oh.
Now, for anyone who's in the comments, I do not advise you to break the law and do what I do as far as going exploring and everything else. My videos are strictly for the owners to see, and I know that sounds crazy, but there's
Are
certain
we doing
places-
this for entertainment purposes only, or are we doing this for historical purposes?
It's a little bit for both.
Okay.
It's not just one or the other. It's a little bit for both. It's mainly for me.
Okay.
If I okay, so here's my thing: is that I would like to do this every day, every week, whatever. I have to have a job just like everybody else. I am up to my neck in debt, just like everybody else. And in order to get to that point, right? To get to a Sam and Colby following, to get to a Kalani Ghost Hunter following, to get to all these big names, Jason Hawes, Zach Bagans, all these different.
Do not mention that name.
Oh, knock it off.
Oh,
If it wasn't for Zach, we would not be here. Let's be real.
If it wasn't for Jason and Grant, we wouldn't be here.
yeah.
Yeah, but Ghost Adventure started it. That's kind of where we're at. You know, if it wasn't for them,
As bad as it is, I will agree with you. As bad as it is,
I'm not a fan of Zach. I'm just saying I give props where props is due.
Oh my god, it's a demon. There's a demon in my bathroom right now.
Oh god, don't get me on the whole demon thing.
Is it the demon that you left in there earlier?
Yes.
Oh my god, one of the little TikTok people this week was bashing one of my favorite locations, calling it was filled with demons. I'm like,
Oh, Broadhead.
Somebody tagged me in the video, right? The live video. And I'm like, what are you talking about, Broadhead? And they're like, oh, it's filled with demons and the owner, blah 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 blah. I'm like, stop there. Take a step back.
Oh my god.
You know
Do
what I
not
will
start
say?
bashing Broadhead.
Dee Jabril is in the chat right now, and she said she has found,
There was one doctor, I think, and they were tied to the mafia. They disappeared. Interesting house and story. That's wild.
the hell are you reading? Because that's different than what I am. Oh, okay, never mind. I
Oh
see.
yeah.
No, it's not.
Hey,
It's
All
the
right.
same
I was like,
thing.
what the hell?
Are you being what?
I've been up since 5 a.m. All right, calm down.
You should go to bed.
No, I got to be here.
Right. But there are a lot of she is a beautiful Damon. Oh my god.
I think that's what she's
I think she's talking about. I think Ashley's talking about my wife. She's already in bed, so the demon's asleep.
Gotcha. So just
My
to
little
give you a little bit of insight to what you're talking about, Jenny. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know the video. That whole thing, and I'll do a little bit of.
They called you out too.
I'll do a little bit of name dropping. I don't mind.
Go for it.
And
Come on.
it's, well, no. It's in respect. It's not. I don't name.
It's
call.
not like you're an asshole. It's more of like I disagree, but
right. So to give insight where insight is due, it says in the Bible that talking to the dead is forbidden.
Yeah.
We're all sinning every single day, and this hobby that we have is the same. It is a sin, and it doesn't matter which way you look at it. And this is coming from someone who is not religious whatsoever. I have never seen a bad situation where the term almighty and all loving was in either one of the aspects at the same
Mhm.
time. So my form on religion is a lot different from everybody else. But I had religion shoved down my throat when I was a kid, so I know a little bit.
Most of us did.
Most people who are die hardcore Christians think that they are talking to demons. Think that we are talking to demons. Now, if you put a Christian into a ghost hunting setting, it's going to be the same, and it doesn't matter which way you look at it. Now, in the paranormal, none of us actually know who or what we are talking to. For all we know, we could be talking to a demon. For all we know, we could be talking to, here's something that nobody talks about, an angel.
Yep.
We could be talking to a ghost. We could be simply talking to somebody who is back in 1950 and they just ran home, sped home in their little Volkswagen to yell at their husband to tell them that they saw a door open at work when no one was there. It could be time slips. We don't know. We have no idea.
We don't know.
So just to give anyone, because I know Jenny's hardcore on the demon thing. So
aliens.
I am not demons, but okay.
So no, hardcore against it is what I'm saying.
Not like hardcore against it, but
so for anyone who is like seriously like demons and you're like fuck these kids and everything else, I just gave you everything that I thought about, right? And we don't know what we are talking to.
No.
If you weren't there to experience what someone was experiencing, you can comment all you want to, and you can tell them respectfully how you feel. But there's no reason to attack people.
No.
We all, and here's the thing too, is I know the Broadhead Manor situation. I've never been. It's on the list.
You
eventually.
need to come up with it. Yeah.
It's on the list, but I know the situation from the other day. We weren't there. We don't know the situation. We don't know what those boys encountered. We have no idea, what happened with the owner as far as with those boys. We really have no idea. It could be your subconscious. That is, it could be that too.
Yeah.
It could be that every single one of us are absolutely 100% full of shit.
And we're projecting.
Yeah. So it's just kind of one of those things where, whether you're spirit stalkers, you're Kalani Ghost Hunter, you're me, you're Becky Galentine, you're Blood Moon Paranormal, FTS Paranormal, Project Fear, Jason Hawes, I don't care who you are. If you don't like the content, scroll. It's that simple. If you're out for blood with somebody, you need to reevaluate how you do things. Maybe you need to meditate. Maybe you need to, I don't know what it is.
Or ground yourself or
ground
yourself, whatever the case.
Did you say ground mortar? What?
I said ground harder.
Ground harder.
More than you've ever had before.
There's no reason. I said this in that video I made the other day. We are either one step above wrestling fans or one step below them. And that's not a good place to be. And no offense to wrestling fans, because I was a wrestling fan when I was a kid. I know all about it. You could catch me giving my younger brother an attitude adjustment when I was 15.
Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah. But love each other. If you don't like what someone's doing, it's okay if something is obvious, like you saw someone with your own eyes fake something. It's okay to call them out. But if you weren't there, you don't know, there's no reason to go after that person.
Exactly.
Zach Bagans has been getting yelled at for years, and dude's still on TV.
He's been dragged through the trash and
everything. That's why I let it lie and I just say anything. I've dropped.
I don't
That's
like him.
Who owns Broadhead?
But
yeah.
So Ashley Merrill, I just gotta say, I saw your husband yesterday and today. Great guy, love him to death. I'm glad you guys came to my wedding. Can't wait to meet up with you guys again in Gettysburg in July. So just gotta give a little shout out to Ashley.
Oh,
so
Ashley and Jeff are wonderful.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
absolutely amazing.
I hope they have a booth inside this year.
They do.
I think they do. Yeah,
Yes, they
they're
do.
putting the boards on as a showcase.
Yay.
Because of what happened last
And
year.
last year.
Yeah, because the
Vortex
tent,
Microburst.
the tent attacked Val.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was
So,
last year.
Vince, what do you think about a place like Chernobyl?
Well, that's not Chernobyl.
That is definitely not Chernobyl. If it
It
was,
that property is actually kind of starting to look like it, though.
I mean, okay, what is this property? I have no idea what this property is.
So this is the admin building at Norwich State Hospital.
No, that's up in my area.
It is. It's a wonderful location. Now there's two separate owners. One guy owns the Norwich side, and the Mohegan the Mohegan tribe owns the Preston side. With Mohegan having a lot more buildings than Norwich does. But
do you do the investigation, like stop at a point and going, we can't go over here?
No.
I mean, with two owners, it's kind of like, is the building split in half, or is it like 3/4 and a quarter? Or
no,
what?
So basically, there's one side that owns a bunch of buildings, and then there's this private.
This is
owner.
obviously a drone shot.
Yeah, it's a drone shot, and then there's another side of Norwich State Hospital that a private owner owns a couple more buildings that belong to Norwich State Hospital. But
okay.
But as far as investigating, every time I've went to Norwich, it's one of those places that I take in the beauty. I enjoy myself. I'll do my B-roll and stuff for like short videos. I haven't actually filmed a full-fledged long form video there, only because I enjoy it too much to work.
Like exploring and walking.
I just Norwich is such a wonderful place, and every time I go up there, the Lippet building is having such issues, is having so many issues right now, that it probably doesn't have very long left, and this is due to natural causes and due to humans, because
deterioration of the building and not preservation and everything like that.
Well, not only that, but there's kids going in there and breaking down walls and all kinds of other stupid shit. And
we're never going to be able to stop that. And that's
No.
where that fine line of what you do as an urban explorer versus people that are just breaking in and just causing damage.
Yeah. I've gotten to the point with some locations where, so I've started, if you go into an abandoned location that you're not supposed to be in, a lot of the times you will see somebody will tag their Instagram handle on the wall.
Yep.
So, in order
which brings me to this one.
So this is Seaside Sanitarium.
Seaside Sanitarium. One of my favorite places.
This is a wonderful spot. They're about a month away from demo, unfortunately.
I know. Yeah, they're gonna tear that entire thing down.
Yeah, that's a rough one. But Seaside,
I'm glad I got to go and get pictures and everything like that.
Yeah, so. it was a great place. I had already been to Norwich like 3 times, and my friend Drew and I was hanging out with a couple other friends at Norwich, and then we was like, and a couple of them was like, "Well, I'm going home," and I was like, "Drew, y'all wanna go check out Seaside?" Because I haven't.
I think I have him on my Facebook, Drew.
So if you aren't already following the Haunted Raven,
okay, yep, I know.
Yeah.
Haunted Raven.
I can't pronounce his name for the life of me, and I don't want to.
It's a rough one. But every time I'm up north, a lot of the times Drew is with me, just because he has the same mindset as I do.
Okay, well, if you come up north, let me know.
I will do that.
Come with you.
But yeah, Seaside is
an amazing building.
I was a tad disappointed only because they had ripped everything out by the time I got there already. But it's still a beautiful place. It's just now it's a simple shell. There's no walls. There's no rooms. It's all just empty. But this, however, was a rough one. This is Hudson River State Hospital in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Ooh. Looks
Under
like a huge place. Holy shit.
it's under major construction because if you look to your left, if you're looking straight at the picture, that was the female's wing. If you notice to the right, the male's wing is a lot longer and a lot bigger. This building has been set on fire 3 separate times. The main Kirkbride in the middle is being renovated. You can tell it's got a new roof. It's got some new windows. Now there's a couple other buildings in the back that are going to see refurbishment, but a lot of this is going away. And there I have a hospital bed from there. Ashley, you had one from Norwich. Because Shannon gave it to you at Pinner's. So Hudson has seen its fair share of dismantlement. A lot of the wings you see are completely caved in from the ceiling all the way to the floor. So the men's wing, a lot of everything is just gone. But this place had a lot of history. There was Hudson State River Hospital, or Hudson River State Hospital, and then right behind it would have been Hudson Psychiatric Hospital, which was a bigger building called the Cheney Building. And eventually they just took the name for the entire property. But this place has a lot of artifacts still left inside. It's and a lot of it is going to pretty much never see the light of day again. Only because it's easier to tear down than it is to drag everything out, and they don't have the manpower to do that. Which I get and I understand, but at the same time, it was a really exhausting explore. It was scary. We were hearing noises and knocking and walking and everything else. Plus, we're dodging security.
Well, that's an entire village in itself.
Pretty much, yeah. From the ceiling to all the way down to the basement, some of the floors are just gone. You can look up and there's nothing. It's crazy. Place is insane.
How do you feel about? There was like an old wives' tale superstition about taking property from a haunted location, whether it be dirt, whether it be a brick, whether it be a medicine vial, anything like that. Like, how do you feel about that?
For me, I have a different look on it.
You don't need to expose yourself.
I'm good. No, I'm good. I have no problem with saying what I do at all. There's some places that are going to be going under, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't save it. I don't have the money.
So you want that
if I wanted
piece?
To.
Yeah.
So if there is something that could be fixed, preserved, or restored, then I have no problem taking it home. As far as haunted is concerned, very rarely is dirt haunted. I don't think I've ever heard or seen an actual story with someone bringing home dirt from a graveyard and being like, well, James Dean was in my house last night. I took the dirt back and now I'm just having all kinds of problems.
Now I'm good.
What's up, Denise?
Denise is here.
Hi, Denise.
Man, you know what? 2 years ago, me and Denise and Ernie were at each other's throats over the Waverly thing, and it took us to the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash for the three of us to make amends. And I don't talk to him all that often, but we've made amends. And
start talking to Ernie and Denise because they are amazing people. I mean, I'm not telling you how to live your life.
No. I've got no problem with either one of them. I think that since now the Waverly thing is over with, we're good.
Unturned pages is squashing shit. How about that? Look at that. Denise, Ernie, if you're listening, I know Denise is listening, but
it's Pac-Man Paranormal.
Pac-Man Paranormal.
I still have to make it out to
Fort Duffield.
Fort Duffield, yeah.
Okay,
I-
Vince,
I
when you're
need
gonna go, let me know. I'll go with you. All right.
You're gonna
I
you're
will
gonna
go
go with me to you're come all the way down here and go to Duffield.
Yes.
I will.
Well,
It's only like
Denise,
8.5
Denise
hours
has
from
been
me.
on my ass about coming down there.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, let me know when you're to come down there. So, I
We'll
mean,
just make it a weekend.
Yeah.
And go to
Bonnie,
Waverly the next day.
Bonnie, if you're asking about Waverly, the owners are in place. Everything is good. The historical society is where it needs to be at. Everything is well and good at Waverly.
we're good to go.
We'll all go. Let's all go.
Um,
Make a weekend and do it.
I
All
dude, I still get stuff on my TikTok account where they're like, is it still okay? So
This place
this-
is the one I want to go to.
I know this place personally. I've never been there, but I know the person that ran it.
So Saratoga
Steve.
County Homestead was a former tuberculosis hospital, had a very similar story to Waverly, and eventually turned into a nursing home. Didn't have a body shoot, but
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody
but,
has their own
Yeah.
preferences.
yeah, didn't have as many deaths either because Saratoga Springs, New York was considered kind of like the middle of nowhere, New York.
Yeah,
When it-
we're north, not south, Denise and Ernie.
Right.
We're north.
Yeah, I'm north.
It falls downhill.
but yeah, so this location is ran by Steve Brott
Steve
and Dylan
Broad.
Stevens.
Yep.
HauntedNightsEvents.com is the only way that you're going to be able to
Get in there.
I've had some very, I've been friends with them for a couple years, and they were gracious enough to let me go out there a couple of times without the place of a tour. But I've explored this building many times, and this building is probably not going to be there for very much longer.
Oh shit! I just noticed the person in the fucking skylight up here.
That's-
I looked at the
that.
picture and I was like, "What the?"
That is me. If you, Jenny, if you want to pull up the second picture
Yeah, I was
for,
gonna pull
yeah.
that up right there.
so if you look,
That's an amazing
that's-
building.
that's 3 stories with nothing in that where that clock hole was.
Oh,
wow.
shit!
That's a scary it's scary to try to get in there because when you're crawling through the hole, there's a hole in the ceiling of that for a light fixture. When I was crawling through it, my entire torso went through that hole.
Oh,
I had
gosh.
to I had to flip my legs back in order to get there. What's up, Ernie? But
Now here's a question for you as an urban explorer. I didn't mean to cut
Uh-huh.
you off. I'm sorry.
no, you're
Vince.
good. You're good.
But when is the cutoff for you of I need to go and look at this, or
Yeah.
that's way too dangerous?
Um,
Where is the cutoff for you? Like, what's the no-go for you?
so far, the most dangerous place I've been has been Hudson.
Okay.
Floors crumbling in. You have no idea if the studs are in place because if you look at some parts of the buildings, the studs are there, but the floor is gone. So you don't know if those studs are rotted out. I've been to a couple where the floor is just completely gone, and that's a no-go kind of thing, obviously.
Yeah.
Even if it is just sitting in the basement, it's still not still a no-go.
Yeah.
What's up, Todd?
Yeah.
Um,
Todd Eskew's in the place. The Todd.
I
That's
actually
Todd.
met
Todd.
That's hard.
I actually met Todd at Octagon
Mhm.
about a year ago.
Octagon Hall.
Yeah.
Never been there, but I've
I
heard
wanna
great
go there
things.
so bad.
It's a cool place. I don't mind it. The history is very, very Confederate.
Dude, stop doing that because I'm like over here.
I
Like,
I can't help it, man. What's up, Alicia?
Alicia's here.
Alicia
but-
Hook. Hi.
So anyone who's not following Paranormal Trio, Pac-Man Paranormal, or Wolf, oh God, what was it? Is it Wolfpack Paranormal? I think that's Todd
Yeah,
and Leanne's group.
Oh, Big
Um,
Daddy Andy just came in.
So
Oh,
if you
boy.
want to check out some really cool investigators, check
Yeah.
out Pac-Man
Pac-Man
Paranormal,
Paranormal.
Wolfpack Paranormal, and the Paranormal Trio.
And
There's a
the
PSA for you.
Duffield,
Fort
Duffield.
Duffield.
as well as what is it? The Denise Ernie, your
Which...
Black Wolf Paranormal. What's the house you run?
the Ditto House.
Ditto House.
Yeah, and Todd and
I didn't know that Ernie picked up another place. That's cool.
Yeah, that's their home. It's the most haunted house in Kentucky. The Ditto.
Well, you also have Steve and Pam Barry running the Hoover House in Gettysburg.
Right. Yeah.
Well, Waynesboro Hoover House. But
And then you have
definitely
Todd
check that out.
The
Todd
Black Wolf
Leanne
Paranormal.
Doing
Vince, are you going to be at Gettysburg this year?
I will be, yes.
Woo-hoo.
Okay,
I don't know about Todd and Leanne, but I know that Ernie and Denise will be there as well.
Yes.
All right. So my mission this year,
Mhm.
Jenny, you and I are going to get a selfie together. And we will post it on our pages, because we have like 6.
How many do you have, Vince? Like 10
10 what?
pages? That you
Oh my God. Facebook. Hold on. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I have to go to my link tree. Discord,
Snapchat,
Bonfire, Snapchat.
What is Bonfire?
Bonfire's merch site.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
the fuck?
Hold on. I can figure this out.
He's pulling it.
Okay, he's pulling it up.
Okay. Okay, so eventbrite.com, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Etsy, Bonfire, and Twitch.
Okay, for any ladies sitting out there, you can't fit him in one hand. You have to do 2.
Whoa. I have threads too. I forgot. You're hardcore, bro. That's hardcore.
Hey, I'm trying to help you, bro.
Oh shit! Look, Ernie capitalized. He said the real Ditto
House.
1841.
All right, the real Ditto House. All right.
Is there an imposter out there, Ernie?
Ernie, I got you, brother. All right,
our house isn't open for, but we always make room for friends.
All right, Vince, where are you located?
What's up, Whitley? I am in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay, you're in Kentucky.
Yeah, I've worked on and off at Waverly Hills Sanatorium since 2010. I had a big break from Waverly, I want to say 2014. From 2010 to 2014, I was an actor in the haunted house. I did I hosted public investigations for about 2 years on and off. And then when all the legality stuff was going on, I was doing damn near everything because the people who were running it during the lawsuit was incompetent. Yeah, I mean, we can, I was the one who experienced it firsthand. I was the one who was running tours. I was the one who was running publics, privates, maintenance. Not just me and Chad did maintenance. He's the maintenance guy. I just did what he told me to do type of thing, but social media manager, everything. But turn of the century, MySpace was going away, Facebook was on the rise, and I saw an ad for Waverly to be there's an old page from when the house was a bed and breakfast. Ooh, I'm excited.
Ooh,
Ernie, will you DM me that, please? I would love to see it. But I saw an ad for the haunted house. They were looking for actors, and I thought this is my perfect way for me to weasel in, as I say, to be a employee there. And I went up there and I did my clown screams and my laughs and my ghoul screams and my ghostly cries and my zombie walks and all that extra stuff, and told Tina, the owner, that I lived like 5 minutes away from the house and I would love to be there all the time, and on and off and on and off and on and off. I went to go check out Waverly, and I fell in love, and Waverly was my home. Hadn't been to any haunted places in between that time up until the point to where I was fired by the wrong people who were there at the time. And since then I've been I've been trying to get this number right because I never get it right, but 300 to 400 locations within the last 2.5 years.
Oh wow.
Um,
I can't keep
and
track of you.
I had a hole in my heart when I was fired over Waverly because I cared about that place so much. It was tearing my family apart because I was away for so often. And I, I obviously realized that at the time or after everything happened. But I had to fill the hole in my heart, and I found that again when I went to Ohio State Reformatory, and then later on went to Pennhurst Asylum.
OSR. Yep.
And ever since then, I've just been going to all the places that I can possibly go to. My hole in my heart is filled. I'm good with Tina and Charlie. As far as I know, they're good with me. We talk. I've been up there several times since I've been gone. And I'm okay now. And I've been putting out content ever since. And I just kind of decided that I wanted to do this a lot, and the only way I can do that is that I have to make a good income from doing it in order to do it all the time, because I have to take care of my family first.
Yep.
In order to do what I love for work, which they say if you do what you love to do for work, then you don't work a day in your life.
Yep.
And I have seen some of the most beautiful buildings that the East Coast has to offer. And the fact that some of these buildings like Seaside Sanitarium, Molly Stark Sanatorium
are being torn down. And asbestos is $1.2 million to remove. But yeah, I'll tell you, $1.2 million towards roads that they don't fix potholes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But
now, Vince, I'm going to ask you a very serious question here.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you stop going to Waverly? Why? What was that like? Kind of.
Why did I stop going to Waverly?
Well, why did you stop working for Waverly for like the
Because he got fired.
Oh no! So the first time, I'm a very honest and open guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to like tread on anything or like.
No, it's okay. So I have no problem.
When you said you were fired, I was kind of like, that's kind of a hard job to get fired from.
No, it's fine. I don't have a problem with talking about it. So back in 2015, myself and Tina's son didn't see eye to eye on something while the haunted house was about ready to start. And he talked a little crazy to me. I talked a little crazy to him. And
are we like meet out in the parking lot kind of crazy, or like
it didn't get to that point. But it was enough for Tina and Charlie to be like, Vince, you can't come back.
Okay.
And it wasn't anything I think that either me or Joe meant to get into, but it just kind of happened. And obviously that's their son, and there's nothing I can say, that's your child. And I got a call in 2021 asking me if I would like to come back to Waverly. I said yes, not knowing what the situation was.
Yep.
And when I got up there was like, Tina and Charlie aren't here. They're taking a vacation. And that wasn't true by any means. That wasn't the reason why they were gone. There was some legal beef. We won't get into that because that's like an NDA thing. I'm not
that's
able to talk, completely. Not able to talk about that.
Yeah.
But they lied. I was lied to about what was going on with Tina and Charlie. I ran my mouth about some things that I shouldn't have said.
So was it a personal choice, or was it a?
Well,
I don't want to say a legal choice, but
I hadn't really, when I went back up there, I hadn't talked to I hadn't really talked to Tina or Charlie. Charlie, from what I gathered, was building up a legal defense, and Tina was in the hospital a lot. She was having a lot of medical complications.
Yeah.
And so Tina wasn't talking to damn near anybody.
Mm-mm.
And because I was already up there, Charlie wouldn't give me the time of day, which is understandable. I get it. So it was it was a chance to come back. It was a chance to do good by Waverly.
Yep.
So towards the end, I had ran my mouth about a couple things that I shouldn't have, and I got fired for it. And I take that into account. Look how beautiful that place is.
That
I
place
know.
is amazing. You
that
could
place is-
spend 8 hours in there and still need to go back 3 times.
Yeah.
I am grateful for Tina and Charlie, and I am grateful for my time up there for the last time during the legal problems.
Not only Tina and Charlie, but Denise and Ernie, they really rallied.
Dude,
Get that back.
If I can say one thing, there is not a single fucking person on this planet that has got more passion for something than Denise and Ernie Pack.
Oh, definitely.
Their goal was in the right frame of mind, and they did what they had to do.
Yep.
And I didn't, and then I had a problem with it because we were cussing and fighting and arguing. But looking at it today, I love Waverly, and if there was anyone that was going to hurt Waverly or do anything bad to Waverly, I would put my body in front of them before they even got to the front door. That's how passionate I am about Waverly. And at the time, I thought I was doing the right thing, and I was being lied to. This is the first time I've really talked about this in a public setting.
I mean, if you don't want to, that's
no,
fine.
I'm okay. I'm okay. You know what? I've got, I've been needing to get this off my chest, so I'm okay. I was lied to about everything when I was there. Tina and Charlie weren't on vacation. You barely escaped with your life. It's a good thing I never ran into you in public. Denise, don't turn me into a pretzel. Relax.
Denise, please. We are not.
No, she's got no.
Now.
She's joking. No, she's joking. We've had this talk.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure.
No, it's an ongoing.
We're
joke
not
that
going to turn into a Royal Rumble right now.
No.
No, we don't need that.
It's you would have had to been there for the conversation to understand that.
If you guys wanted to fight it out, there's gonna be a wrestling thing.
I'm not fighting shit out with Denise.
Gettysburg. We have a ring. We have a ring.
No, I ain't fighting shit with Denise. She's fucking evil woman. She'll fuck me up. But there was a whole lot of shit said, and there was a whole lot of shit done, and and there's a lot of it that I regret. I was made out to understand that Denise and Ernie Pack were the evil people, and that they were the awful people and all that other kind of stuff. I'm from West Virginia. Yeah, I'm not trying to hear your banjos, Denise. I'm just kidding.
If you hear them, paddle faster.
Yeah,
no shit.
Paddle faster.
It would be a hell of a fundraiser. Yeah, I'm not trying to get choked out by Denise, guys. Relax.
I know Denise, and she will jump out of a truck.
I'm very aware.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up.
I'm enjoying myself. I'm okay. I think I've needed this for a little while anyway, because there's a lot of people, and where better to do it than the fucking Get Haunted Network.
Fucking A.
But
yes.
So
we're bringing people together.
But there was
okay. So all right, hold on 1 second here.
Who's in chat that I'm having problems with? I don't think I have problems with anybody.
Beth Allen.
Do I know Beth Allen?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. Do you?
I have no idea. You know what? I'm so bad with names. Beth, if I've met you at some point, I'm very sorry.
Honestly, at this point, let's do a Seinfeld airing of grievances.
Yeah.
Anybody you have problems with or think you have problems with, air it out. Let's get it out there, because that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing with the community.
Here's the thing.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. I don't have a problem with anybody. And I spent a year of my life making amends with Denise and Ernie. And I spent I spent like 2 hours at Octagon House with just me and Todd and Val sitting in the stairwell talking. And you know, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and so has every fucking body else.
Yep.
I don't, excuse me, pasta. I don't think that I should have to, I don't think that I should have to be crucified for them. But with the Waverly situation, I can admit that I was in the wrong, but in my defense, I was told that I was in the right, and I was supposed to be doing, and I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. And in the end, those people who told me that I was supposed to be doing what I was supposed to be doing lied to me, fired me, and sat me out of my ass.
You were sent up the
and-
river without a paddle.
Yeah. And those people, you know, there's a few, I'm not naming nobody, but there were some people in there that
You were just dropping names 2 seconds ago. All right.
Well, that's the
we're
wrong
not
kind
going
of
to do that. We're not going to do that.
That's the wrong kind of names to drop. But there were some people at Waverly that were in charge that were good people. There's some who was out for blood and who were out for money and who were out for themselves. And it makes me so, and it made me so fucking angry whenever I was told the truth that
you weren't out for the actor. You were out for the notoriety.
I was suicidal after I was fired and I found out the truth about Waverly and everything that was going on. I was so about myself. I had to look at my situation, my kids, my family, everything. And I had to be like, it's a building. It's not worth it. It's not worth anything. And I pissed a lot of people off. A lot of people pissed me off. Those same people lied to us as well. Yeah, I know, Ernie. I guess I'm confused because if you were at Waverly as a staff, how do you not know who Beth Allen, who volunteered there for years, was a guide for years? Chrissy, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not good with names. Mel Turner walked up to me whenever I came back the second time. I didn't know who Mel was. Because I didn't know Mel's name. Mm-hmm. She looked at me and she goes, you don't recognize me, do you? I was like, no. And she goes, well, I've lost a lot of weight and I don't have hair anymore. I was like, oh shit. Beth Allen was there for one season. Okay. So then that's why I don't know her. Beth might've been there for a season that I wasn't there for.
Okay. Vince, I have to say, I'm glad you're bringing this out right
mm-hmm.
now because you're bringing closure to people that you had issues with prior. And you're kind of putting that under the wraps and being done with it.
Under the bridge. And
here's the thing is I can't stand a motherfucking liar.
Okay, I'm gonna have to start like holding my mic.
Okay.
No, I wish I had a mic.
Beth, I know exactly who you are. I'm so sorry. Also referred to the fifth Beatle. Yeah, I know who you are now. I was trying to look at the profile picture. I was having a hard time. We had she was there with Ernie's people. Mm-hmm. No, I know exactly who you are now. We met at Octagon. We sat there, had a conversation for like an hour and a half. I knew the name, but I couldn't put it together for some reason. But
you're like me. Somebody can say a name to me, and I'm just like, huh?
Who?
Yeah. Beth, I'm so sorry. But Beth was there for a season that I wasn't there. I never knew what the fuck happened at Waverly, but didn't want to know. I think that might have been for the better. Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
Also referred to as a killer of the crew. Beth,
Beth, I need more information on the killer of the crew.
When we were
fart, burp, just get up and walk away.
When I met her at Octagon, I think she said something about the it was like mama bitch or head bitch or some crazy shit.
Okay.
Beth needs to come on the show, Jenny. Yeah, I'm sure she's got plenty of. I'm sure that Beth has plenty of stories.
We're not calling out you.
No, there's
there's
there's no bad blood here. It's nothing but love for everybody.
No, you're like me, dude. Like I'm out there. I'm projecting nothing but positivity and supporting everybody. And if you don't like what I'm doing, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's just like,
I don't. After everything that happened with Waverly, and no, I meant about the nickname. Oh, okay, I got what you're saying.
Yep.
She so when everything happened with Waverly, everything was done with Waverly, whatever. I just I didn't know what to do, and I was hurt, and I was betrayed, along with Ernie and Denise and everybody else that was betrayed. And I ran my mouth about some shit I shouldn't have said. And if I could take it back, I would 100% take it back. But things also happen for a reason.
Yep.
And maybe my time at Waverly was up.
Yep.
I still go back to Waverly. I've got like 3 or 4 other privates coming up throughout the year. I've been invited a bunch of times. You're out doing your own thing, just like we are. Do you? Yeah, I get it, man.
Yep.
There's so many. I don't do drama. Yeah, I know, Beth, as you told me.
The problem with it is you don't do drama, but you love peeking in on other people's drama.
Not so much. Not so much. Not really.
Well, I mean,
as far as exploring abandoned buildings, there's that, but I don't like drama. I hate it. I can't stand it. We're watching wrestling. That's fine. We're watching Days of Our Lives. That's fine too. Whatever the case. But as far as like real life drama and everything else, and who's out to get who and everything else, I can't stand it. For anyone who's in the comments, if you haven't watched the video the other day, what's up? What's up, Mackenzie? How are you? Look at
Grim
you now,
guys.
Supportive of other people. They are great people too. If you haven't followed those guys, you need to.
I'll have to look
I'm definitely gonna have to.
Yeah, they're great. They're great dudes. But if you haven't watched my video, anyone in the comments that's struggling with anything like that, whether you're getting called out for fake shit, or you're getting called out, or you're the one doing the call out, or you're having a problem with other people, or you feel remorse towards somebody or whatever else, I put out a video the other day.
Are you the Dr. Phil of Ghostbusters?
No, fuck no.
I'm
one of these people that I want everyone here to succeed.
Yes.
I don't care if you're a TikToker. I don't care if you're a YouTuber. I don't care if you're on TV. I don't give a shit. I want everyone to succeed.
Yes, sir.
And I've been seeing a whole lot of that lately, but I'm also seeing a bunch of bullshit, and everyone needs to just leave each other alone.
I completely agree with you. This bullshit in the paranormal field about this person's doing this person's doing that. Then go out and fucking do it.
It had everything to do with Denise and I becoming a couple and my own growth in the paranormal. But it's a page that has been turned. See what I did there? Turn page.
Unturned pages.
Unturned pages.
So funny story. I met Arnie in 2012 at Waverly. He was my tour guide, and then we connected. When was Las Vegas? 2021? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Las Vegas Paracon.
Why are you asking me?
Whenever that was, we reconnected, and it's funny because I always sometimes that photo of me and Ernie from 2012 pops up. I'm like, oh my god, look, it was right before my high school graduation.
Right.
2020. He just corrected you.
COVID.
Ernie for the win.
2020. Sorry. Whatever. 2020, 2021, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, Vince. So for all the locations you've been to that you
I was right. 2021.
Go ahead.
I don't know. People are saying what day was.
How much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet? I will put money on this right now. I will a 20 on this right now, that Denise is over there going 2021.
Yeah, probably.
Idiot. You
Probably.
idiot. 2021.
Okay.
I've seen some of the podcasts they do, and man, half the time I get in there, she slaps him for something.
Mhm.
Oh God, it's like I don't want to call the cops. Like blink twice if you're in trouble.
Right,
Yeah.
blink twice. Honey, blink
Twice.
twice if you have problems.
Tip your head if you're in
Yeah.
trouble.
I'm
Or
not
you-
going to come help you, but we might send someone. You
We
know what?
might we
You
may
might-
call somebody.
You
You guys said already $20.
Oh my god! Can't intro. Yeah.
Oh, so Vince, how was
Hmm.
Ashmore Estates? Because I know it was your first time at Ashmore on Friday.
Yeah, Ashmore
I
went.
heard you had I wanted to buy one of your mystery bags, but I didn't get a chance because they sold out.
Yeah.
I will do. Those mystery bags were just what was left over, but I will be doing.
Wow, second scraps.
Yeah. I will be doing more in the upcoming months. I've got to get through ParasiteCon. I'm getting all the merch.
Mansfield Reformatory.
Yeah.
That
I
was
got to
the
get.
first place I ever investigated when I was 13 years old.
Oh, holy hell!
And I'm turning 40 in 4 days, so
right.
that tells you.
But we have. I'm getting all the merch and everything set up for that and the different things. But so these grab bags that I've been doing, my inspiration comes from Becky Galentine. She does a
Oh,
haunted,
Becky's amazing. I've
does
had
a
her on my
haunted,
show.
Yeah, she does a haunted educational box.
Yep.
And they will have things from haunted locations, and they'll give a little bit of history on those items and things like that. So I'm sort of kind of doing the same thing without the history. So basically what I'm doing is many blessings to all, and hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Beth, I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Beth.
Many prayers to you and St. Michael's with you.
Yeah. But these grab bags that I've been doing, I take debris from locations that are just going to be swept up essentially and thrown away. And I put them into resin molds, and I call them haunted resin molds. And then I've started a new little DIY thing that I've been selling as well, called Haunted Remains. And basically what it is it's a necklace with an urn on it, and it has crushed up debris from haunted locations that is made out to look like ashes. So they on top of that, stickers and shirts and all that extra stuff. But some of them may have that necklace. Some of them may have tile from a location. Some of them may have a vial with screws from a location, or whatever the case. So it's like you're taking a piece of that history home with you.
That's cool.
But so yeah, that's the kind of stuff that you will see at events coming up. And you know what? I'll go ahead and drop this here, just because some of your followers or viewers may not follow me, or whatever the case. June 22nd, we will be at Rhodes Hotel. And this will be a 15 person cap with the option to purchase one of the rooms to stay in. So you will literally stay at Rhodes Hotel. This is owned and operated by Crystal Couch, and is maintained by Mike. And for anyone who's confused, Lost Limbs is no longer the owner. The couches themselves actually own the building now. But June 22nd, will be $60 with a $30 option to rent a room. And I don't know about you, but I would rather stay in a haunted location than to spend $98 on an Airbnb.
Yep.
Well,
but
yeah. If I didn't have,
listen to Jenny. If I wasn't already somewhere else,
I'm at Bot Island that night. But I will say this on air: if you are not busy that following night, come with me to Indiana State Sanitarium.
There you go. That'd be fun.
Because I have a couple spots left, so you can come and join me there after a month.
I might
It's
have
not
to
too
do that
tired.
because I want to say Rockville's like an hour from Atlanta.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Yeah.
All right,
We
Vince,
might have to see what's going on.
if you're on death row,
Oh God.
if
I
you're
know
on
this
death
before.
row,
Okay.
what would your final meal be? Was your last meal?
Pasta.
Why does everyone say pasta?
Because
Right?
it's because my blood
Everybody
literally
says-
is made out of marinara. I can't help it.
That's the sauce, not the pasta.
Yeah, but I can't. But you can't.
You're not made of flour and egg and everything. Like that.
Yes,
Well,
I am.
could be,
It's
yeah.
in my blood. Red Yeti steak. That's dope. Would probably be Cajun.
Anything you want, because you know on death row they.
No,
give
yeah, I
you
know.
Anything you want.
It would probably be Cajun Alfredo.
Cajun
Taylor,
Alfredo.
Taylor,
What is?
shut up, Taylor. Shut up.
What is it? What? Okay, I've never heard of Cajun Alfredo. What?
So,
is that spicy Alfredo or?
Was this what you talked about with on the live with Lauren this past couple days ago?
I mean, are you gonna shit yourself while you're being executed, or
No.
like?
No, I just so what I like to do is do bow tie noodles with shrimp and Cajun andouille, with Alfredo sauce and very, very hot, spicy Louisiana grade Cajun seasoning.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I'm going to send an email to the guy at Hot Ones and get you on there as the first paranormal investigator.
Oh my God! I think Sam and Colby did it, didn't they?
I think so.
I don't know. Did they? I'm gonna have to watch it and be like, bitches.
Yes, Alicia. Alfredo. Carbonara is good too. Love that.
He likes a little spice with his white sauce. All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all right. So second question,
Mhm.
because we're already
almost an hour and a half.
Dude,
Yeah.
I could talk your fucking ear off. All
Yeah,
of these
Go
that you
for it.
say.
go for it, my friend.
Every single one that I
Okay.
do, it goes over.
Here's a question: where do you see the paranormal urban exploring in the next 10 years? In 10 years,
I'll tell you
Everybody's
what-
breaking into shit.
I tell you what I hope for. What I hope for is that I hope for a location that I feature. I hope that a video for a location that I feature gets back to the owner, and I hope that they see why I'm doing it, and I hope that it inspires other owners to get up off their ass and
It
do
actually
something
makes something.
and
You
do
make
something
something? Yeah.
something with it. If
And you know what? One of the ones that I got to call out is Sharon Coyle from Rolling Hills Asylum. She has
here we go.
absolutely put her blood, sweat, and tears into Rolling Hills. Oh, he just took a big swig.
Well, I thought you were going to go in the other direction. I was like, no drama.
No drama at all. Like,
I heard things last year, and I was just like, I don't want to talk about it because
I get it. I've heard things as well. Is it the whole you can't come in if you're not this much influencer?
yeah, that one.
Yeah. I've heard that as well. But Sharon is an absolute sweetheart. She is absolutely amazing.
Mhm.
She
Well,
is kind of off her rocker at times, but
I don't know her.
Everyone
I haven't been to Rolling Hills for that reason. I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
no, definitely go to Rolling Hills. Is actually definitely a very active and very amazing location.
Oh, we might have to check it out and see what happens.
Let's go. I'll go with you. All
I
right.
want to
Alright.
go. Let me know which weekend.
I want to go.
I'll fly up there. Fuck
All right,
Um,
Jenny, let's go.
Let's go. I'll be in New
But-
York in June or in July.
Yeah, we're not doing it that soon. That's like a next year kind of trip.
Okay, fine.
All right, Mackenzie.
All right, Grim guys, let's go. All right, Grim guys, you're in for Rolling Hills. I'm locking you in right
Okay.
now.
So if I can say this, so we've got the goal is for an owner of a building to see one of my videos and realize why it's being filmed and why there's people on my property. I hope that they see that and they're like, people really care this much.
Want to come here and preserve this.
Yeah.
Maybe, there's money to be made. Like, even if you just go in there and you do the bare minimum, there's money to be made as long as you're taking care of the building, man. That's it. That's all.
Yep. That's all they need is a $1,000 trip for somebody. That's the heat.
Yeah.
That's the electric. That's whatever.
There's a prime example. I'll give you a prime example. So Hudson River State Hospital, they're doing what they can. But for some of the buildings, it's too late. But
Yep.
Hudson River State Hospital has the same blueprint design by the same architects that put up Danvers State Hospital.
OSR, Danvers State, everything.
So,
Kirkbride.
but here's the thing, though, is that it doesn't matter what you do with it as long as you do something with it.
Mm-hmm.
And Danvers State Hospital is now an apartment complex.
Yes, it is.
It has a pool.
I'm 45 minutes from it, so
There
yes,
you go.
I know. Yeah.
It's an apartment complex. It's a gorgeous building. The building's still there. It looks wonderful. I know some buildings have been torn down, but
The front facade,
right. And it's a little expensive. I went and looked at I looked at the monthly ratings for a 1 bedroom.
Well, that
$4,500 a month is not okay.
That's
Oh,
Massachusetts
Jesus
for
Christ.
you.
Yeah. But somebody saw something in Danvers and they was like, well, what do we need in Danvers? Because there's nothing in Danvers. Maybe we need, maybe we need apartments. Maybe we need a nursing home, whatever the case. They came up with something. Everyone needs to make it to spirit Sasquatches and stories around the campfire sometime. We do them.
That is a
4 times year
great
before.
event.
That's cool. That sounds fun.
That is
When's
a
the
great
next
event.
one, Denise? When's the next one, Denise? I know you just had one yesterday.
But
Okay, Vince, I will ask you this. So, how do you feel? Like, I know I kind of asked it earlier in the conversation. So the places that are like off limits that don't have the broken fence or the broken window or the open door, have you ever gone into a location that did not have that?
No.
Okay.
No, because that's
I
my
respect you
rule.
for that. I respect you for that.
No, strictly because that's my rule. Now, I will tell you that I will go around and check the windows. If they open, I'll go in. But I've never broken a window. I've never busted in a door. There's never been any kind of malice towards a building because it's already in disrepair. Probably a couple months from now, not scheduled yet, but follow hauntings Fort Duffy for updates. Cool.
Thank you. I need to go down to Seaside and see it one last time.
Yeah. But have never broken anything. There's no reason to.
No.
Here's my thing is if a location is locked down that good, they're either going to do something with it or they have plans for it, and I respect that. And there's been
Seaside is a state hospital or a state park.
Yeah, but they're tearing it down.
I mean, I had my chance to go in 2 years ago, and I was like, I can't break in. I can't go in. Like, even though there was open doors and broken windows and everything, I was still kind of like, I can't go in.
Right. I mean, and there's some people like, dude, I'm like that with marijuana. Kentucky is not a legal state yet. I'm not going to do anything with marijuana until that's fine. Mass is a legal state. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't have a problem with it, but it's not legal in Kentucky, and I won't touch it until it is. I probably still won't touch it, only because I want to be a good role model for my kids.
Fair enough.
But I did all my partying and shit when I was a kid. But I've had my slip ups here and there. For anyone who knows me and has seen me hit a pin or whatever, don't come after me. But excuse me. But that's just my rule though. If there's not a broken window, if there's not an open door, if none of the windows will open, I won't climb a fence either. If there's no holes in the if it's wrapped with fencing,
Yep.
I won't do that either. So I was in a couple months ago, I went to go be a douchebag and go check out the Amityville house.
Everyone has.
Yeah, I know. Then you should have caught our previous podcast with Ernie's LSD story. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I want to go listen to that one.
Wait. He went to the Amityville house on LSD?
No. That's not what she's saying.
Oh my god. All right. I was kind of concerned there for a second.
But hey, what's up, Amanda? Todd, Black Wolf Paranormal,
Bellwitch Cave.
That'd be cool.
Oh yes, I would do that.
But
Let me go on Tennessee, please.
But
Yeah,
please. Gosh, where was we at? So much just happened.
Talking about
marijuana and LSD.
Yeah, I guess so. We lost track of what we were talking about.
But yeah, it's just a rule that I go by. If I ever get caught to the point to where a cop wants to take me in, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But when I stand in front of a judge, I'm going to tell her my story. I'm going to tell her what my intentions are, and I'm going to tell her exactly what they need to hear. Oh, Amityville, right? So
yeah, that's what
so I went up to go check out Amityville. Yeah, you didn't spell that right at all, Whitley. But right before that, I went to Kings Park Psychiatric Center and Long Island, and the park is full of abandoned buildings with open doors and open windows and everything else. But their main part of the hospital is blocked off with fencing. You can't get into it. I know that a couple of other urbexers that I talked to, they was like, you had to go over there to go into the basement, to go into the tunnel, to go over to that building, whatever. I didn't know that at the time. Now that I do. But there was kids that were getting caught by the police that were jumping the fence and everything else. And I'm just like, if you can't do it respectfully, if you can't do it respectfully, you don't know how to do it, whatever the case, just don't try. There's no reason to. There's no reason to jump a fence to get into a building. There's no reason to cause problems cutting the fence. There's no reason to break a window or open a door or whatever. If the doors don't open by themselves, there's no reason. But I invested in the Bell Witch history story. Oh yeah, so Todd and Leanne of Black Wolf, Black Wolf Paranormal,
overnights there.
They run overnights over there.
I might have to go check that out. Gives me an excuse to go back to Tennessee.
Yeah.
If I could move to Tennessee, I would move to Tennessee. Too many good places down there, and it's beautiful. So
another guest, Chris Lutz, Quarantino.
Yeah, I would love to have him back on. He was so much fun. But now I just lost my question. If you could go anywhere in the world to urban explore, what is one location you would go to?
Hever Castle, but it is owned and operated. But England has an array of, it'll be a trip at the end of this year or at the beginning of next year that I go over to the UK. The guy on the bottom smells weird, and that's why the ghosts like him so much. Shut up, Jeremy. But Jeremy, you smell like ramen and Funyuns. I don't even want to hear it, bro. I'm just kidding. But London has so many abandoned castles and buildings and things of that nature that all tie into the Tudors era of royalty. And are you okay?
Oh no, I'm not saying anything. She just stole my question.
Oh shit. But
she like dumbed it down very well.
gotcha.
Are you what? You called me a dum dum? What?
No, I
That's
said
not
you
nice.
dumbed the question down very well.
Oh, I was like,
Even
stole your
mom's
question.
agreeing with me.
That's
Even
funny.
mom's agreeing with me. Look at that.
Um,
Look at that. Oh,
but yeah, so the UK has a whole bunch of abandoned castles and things of that nature that all tie into the Tudors era of royalty, and it's probably my favorite piece of history all around.
okay.
And the fact that they were portrayed on TV as such beautiful people, but King Henry VIII was morbidly obese and had
Oh God, a terrible person.
was an awful person and treated his wives terribly, and you know, the one son that he did have, he died early.
Now you said it correctly. Wives.
Wives, yeah,
Wives.
he had 6 of them. And didn't treat any of them right. But you know, it's probably my favorite piece of history. And I look, how was I supposed to know that was his question? Oh my god,
Bonnie, please remind me to slap her in July. Please remind
you
me.
deserve a few slaps, so don't worry. It'll be easy.
Okay, Vince. I will ask you the question that is actually my question that Jenny tried to take over.
okay.
Stop shaking your head. We'll have a word later.
Ooh.
Okay, you have 5 locations you can go to anywhere in the world. Anywhere.
Okay.
No cost to you whatsoever.
Oh shit. Okay.
Where would you go investigate? 5 locations.
Winchester Mystery House in California.
Been there.
The Loftus Hall in Ireland.
Ooh, I would love that.
The Hever Castle in London. Oh god, here we go. Shit.
The next question is not gonna be any easier, by the way.
The RMS Queen Mary. And
oh yeah.
And there is one that my mind is drawing a blank.
Anywhere in the world.
No, I've got it on the tip of my tongue. I just
Chernobyl, Auschwitz.
Man, those were 2 really bad places.
They're normally picked.
I do want to go to Auschwitz, but my inner human is like, what a piece of shit situation type history we have there. But it's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't. What was said, because he had many, but what was said to be Dracula's main residence in Transylvania.
Okay, all right.
I want to go to the Japanese suicide forest. Just don't film it, or you'll end up like fucking Logan Paul.
Yeah, that's great.
He's
like,
you know what
he's done so well.
Logan Paul is doing well for himself now, and he's admitted his wrongs and everything else. But man, that video was, I don't know if anyone here saw that video.
Yes, I have.
Fucked up.
I have. That was okay, Jenny. So like we're already an hour and 40 minutes into this. But like, hey Lindsay. So the Japanese forest, like he went in there as a YouTube and went in there and just like videoed it and actually found somebody hanging from the forest.
Oh, what
and continue to video it.
Yeah, that was a rough video to watch.
Yeah, that really honestly was.
I'm going to tell you something that most people are not going to agree with me. I feel like you should have.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
I feel like you should have the say so and whether or not you are alive on this planet. The suicide, the fact that Japan has a tolerance for people who don't feel like they can live on this earth any longer.
Yep.
I think that it is wonderful that they give people the option. I think it's a selfish act.
Well, it's kind of like the Eskimos.
Yeah.
Like when certain ages reach that level, they send them out, and they're like, "Here's a pack. Here's food. Go have fun."
Denise, I remember. Yeah, Denise, I was talking to Ernie about that when I was in Alabama, and he was on the phone with me. I was talking to him on the phone, and on the phone, he was the only one home, and he was talking to me about something. I think you went to the grocery store or something. I'm not sure where you were, but I heard like thump, 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 and it made him jump.
Like audible footsteps.
Yeah, like I could hear it through the phone, and he goes, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "What was that?" And he goes, "Oh, it's just the Ditto house."
Yep.
It's just a Ditto house. No big
It's
deal.
just he was like, "It's just the Ditto house."
This is where I live.
I don't doubt that at all, Denise. But where was we at again? I
don't know. I will ask you
Talking
my
about
second.
Japan and
The Suicide Forest.
okay. Yeah,
suicide.
so my controversial topic. I think it's a selfish act, especially if you have people who love and care for you. But I think I think it's great that that somebody, they broke down our bedroom door, they busted it open while we were sleeping.
I was
and it
gonna
doesn't
say
latch
something
out.
to this.
Oh.
You should not be doing what you're doing inside that bedroom for them to kick it out of the door.
There you go.
I'm just saying, like,
but I think that that's part of humanity evolving.
Yes.
And I think that with the way the world is, there's some people that can't handle it. Lord knows I've been down that path. But something like that, I've heard crazy stories. I've got a buddy named Pondo who is in Japan a lot. He's a professional wrestler. He's over in New Japan Pro Wrestling and all these other different companies. And he's talked to me about it many times and have told me about the other wrestlers, and talking about and they'll talk to him about it. And he says that there's the suicide forest. The government has a cleanup once a month for the suicide forest
for body removal.
Yeah.
Oh
shit.
Yeah. It's
what the fuck?
Well, I mean, are you just going to leave them there?
No.
I mean,
here's the cool thing about that too, is that those people that are found, they are given burial with a name as long as they're able to find the records,
identify
the body. They give them burials or cremation if the family is somehow involved. But it's I think that it's a right step in humanity, because people have the right to choose.
Yep.
My daughter was supposed to go to the body farm, then COVID hit her and classes were online. Ugh.
Oh yeah. All right, so Vince, I'm gonna ask you one last question, and this is gonna make you think.
Okay.
This will make you think.
Yep.
He said, "Game on."
You have to assemble a team of 5 investigators, including yourself, so 6 altogether. Living or dead, fact or fictional. So you could choose Dean and Sam Winchester. You could choose the Scooby Gang. You could choose Kevin Hart for all I care.
I love how he's laughing at this.
Right.
This is an interesting question. All right.
This is a great question. It's probably never been asked before.
So I'm
Ed and Lorraine, that counts as 1.
Yeah. So a group counts as 1.
Okay. So I am going to exclude Friends.
Okay.
No disrespect from Friends, because this question is clearly for entertainment. So I'm going to exclude Friends.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? I'm going to say we'll start with I'm going to start with Shane, Pittman. He's become a good friend of mine, and he's a great person.
Yes.
Loving, caring. He's constantly calling to check up on me as well
How
as I
much
do.
loving is he?
Almost to the point to where I can feel his pants on my pants. Anyway, I'm joking. I'm
Do you
joking.
want the ring?
No, I'm good. I will leave that for Esther. But we'll start with Shane.
Okay.
Sorry, Mackenzie. Friends are excluded.
But you say Shane, so
But I will say Shane.
Okay.
Let's go with
There's questions. I didn't say it was going to be easy.
shit.
Yep.
Shane Pittman.
I love how he doesn't include Josh in that.
Well,
Be
Josh is a package deal.
Yes.
I want to say, we'll count those as two. We'll count Josh and Shane as two. That way, it makes it easier on me.
Okay. We'll count it as one, not
Yeah,
two.
No,
If they're a couple,
okay.
you're making it a throuple now.
Okay, so searchers for one.
Okay, searchers for one. All right, we got that one.
We will say Ghost Adventures for two. Entertainment
Okay, so
purposes.
you're bringing. Are we going
I'm going for-
old school Ghost Adventures like Nick, Aaron, and Zach, or are we going new school?
We'll say old school.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
all right. Because there's a difference.
No, I know. I realize that. We will say, let's say Scoob and the gang. Scooby-Doo. Scoob and the gang.
Sam's pretty paranormal over here. It's like no pressure.
Right.
Don't worry.
We'll say
either. Come on.
We'll say the Winchesters for number 4. And let's say Ed and Lorraine for because I've always, I would have liked to have picked their head before they passed away. So that's what we'll do. We'll do Searchers, we'll do the Winchesters, the Warrens, Scoob and the gang, and what was the other one?
Shit.
Winchesters?
No,
Winchesters?
Winchesters, Scooby,
Searchers,
Ed and Lorraine,
and
I forget.
What was the other one?
I forget what the other one was. Shit.
Okay, pick another one.
The Ghostbusters, the original movie.
Ghost Adventures.
Oh, Ghost Adventures. That's what it was.
Yep.
So between all of those people, I think there's a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling, a lot of sexual encounters between Jane Winchester and Daphne.
Yeah. Yep. Can you imagine the Winchesters and the Scooby-Doo gang going up against the Ghost Adventures?
Have you not seen that episode?
I have seen that episode.
That needs to be like a paranormal challenge episode.
But it needs to be like what the are you doing?
I think that Sam and Dean would mistake Zach for an entity.
Rock salt gun. I'm for it. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
So Vince, where can people see you? Where can they buy your merch? How can they stay connected?
So you can go to the urbaninvestigator.com. There's no events up yet. Look for the next event at Rhodes Hotel on June 22nd. When you
Mom, stop it. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Mom, stop it.
But the Urban Investigator has everything, every link for every single thing that I do, whether it's merch or it's Etsy or it's events coming up or it's public ghost hunts, whatever the case, everything is there.
And check out his Discord.
Discord is ridiculous.
Yeah, you not bring up Discord.
It is ridiculous.
Discord is insane.
Yeah, very true. Very
My
true.
phone like literally blows up because of his Discord. I have to put the app to sleep.
BDA is great show tonight. Big Daddy Andrew.
Big Andy. I will meet him at Missouri State Penn. I'm super excited.
Yes, you will.
Very, very cool.
So
All right,
thank
Vince,
you, Vince.
you're coming to Gettysburg, right?
I am, yes.
I am going to stranglehold you until we get a selfie, and we will make sure that it looks like that too.
I
will,
think that I think that you need to, sir. I think you need to take me to dinner first.
Well, we can do that.
I can do that. I can definitely do that. How do you like pizza?
My God, cheap date.
Oh no, this pizza's like class act.
I gotcha. For
He isn't
anyone,
talking about that gas station pizza.
right?
No, it's not the
From
7-Eleven off the fucking
No, I was
roller
gonna say
pizza.
Sheetz.
It's
I was gonna say Sheets.
No,
Sheets is
no.
good. You be quiet over there.
Sheetz is amazing. Shush your mouth.
Denise, I'm going to put a restraining order out on you.
Oh my God.
Denise, don't worry. Gettysburg, I got him. Don't worry.
We're gonna help
I'll put him
Connor
in a
get
restraining order.
For anyone who is still watching Gettysburg Battlefield Bash, you will actually have Pac-Man Paranormal. You will have Unturned Pages. You will have the Urban Investigator, Searchers, Ray Causey,
Dave
Couple
Schrader.
curiosities.
Aaron Sagers. I'm not.
Dave Schrader.
There's a whole lot of people.
John
Ryan
Zappis.
Shaw.
It is going to be a fucking blast.
And it's only $20 for the whole weekend. So get your butts to Gettysburg July 26th to the 28th.
Yeah.
It's a haunted town. You don't have to spend the whole time at the bash, but you can go walk around the battlefields until dusk. Then
What
they'll
are
be
you two
like,
starting
get
the
off.
bash for? We'll have a
Oh my
full
goodness.
what? Bonnie.
I have a feeling. Hey,
the bash will have a
Wes
full
told me
what?
last year he was gonna sneak into my hotel room as Pennywise and would scare the shit out of me, and he never did.
Uh-oh.
And he won't be doing it this year. I will have a child. No, you will have to. You'll probably scare the shit out of me.
We'll see. All right, Vince, thank you so much for coming on tonight. You have been an absolute amazing
Thank you so
guest.
much.
Thanks for
We'll have
having
to
me.
definitely get you back on later
Yes.
this year.
I look forward to it.
And I will see you. I don't think I'll see you until Gettysburg.
Probably.
Unless you come with me to Indiana.
Indiana. Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you deets.
He's like, oh, yeah, I guess so.
No,
he's like,
it's not.
he's
That's not what I meant.
He's like, I don't really want to.
All right.
Well,
all right, Vince, thank you so
Vince.
much.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Yep, you too.
Yeah, bye. So that was our amazing guest, Vince. Almost an hour over, but that's fine.
Oh,
Tomorrow
hour and 53 minutes right now.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, who do you have, Russ?
I have Ray Gooseby, the man, the myth, the legend. Definitely. Yeah. And I have a train coming through. Perfect timing.
Yes.
He has faced weight loss surgery. He's a gastric bypass. He is a paranormal investigator. He is absolutely amazing. Great guy. And I cannot wait for everybody to hear what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll see me and Russ on Thursday night when we do Whispers Within / Unturned Pages / Compass of Curiosities. I don't know.
By the way, it is my birthday, and I am graciously coming on to help Jenny co-host Whispers Within because it is my birthday and I should be able to rest.
He told me we can't have anyone on to sing him happy birthday, but you never know what will happen that day. And hey, I might buy you dinner that night. Shut up. I don't know.
Hey, nice. If you buy me dinner that night, that'd be great. Like, I am not turning down food at this point.
Especially since the first time I bought you Boston Market.
I'm kind of hooked.
I was like going through DoorDash. I'm like, oh, they have a Boston Market not that far from their house. What the fuck? I'm like, I hate you. I'm jealous because we don't have those in Minnesota.
I'm sorry.
No, but
It's been a great episode of Unturned
Yes.
Pages. You guys are absolutely amazing. We can't do it without you.
And next
So-
Sunday we have Zach Wenzel from Blood Moon Paranormal, I believe, out of Juliet, Illinois. He is a YouTuber. He is really knowledgeable about Midwest locations. So I'm super excited because we get to talk in paranormal, YouTube, all that fun stuff, just like tonight.
Please, the next time you say that, please lead off with, we have a YouTuber that is not Zach Bagans. Because when you say Zach, everybody's like, oh,
No, we are not having Zach Bagans on. No.
yeah,
no.
we don't
You
have
know, we can say that.
$15,000 to.
We could say that and get the most people in the chat ever, and then be like, "Joke on you." April Fool.
A funny.
But everyone, have a great night. We will see you here tomorrow night on Compass of Curiosities, and again on Thursday for Whispers Within. And remember, if you want either merch, go contact us, and we will get you all
Please
hooked up.
pre-order. Please pre-order. We're coming out with a Compass of Curiosity shirt. We're coming out with a
Unturned Pages
tumbler
shirt.
for Unturned Pages and Compass of Curiosities. Definitely, please order, because you know what? If you don't order, you're not going to see our faces.
Mm-hmm. And we have some awesome things that we want to do, so we gotta.
I'm once again coming to you for financial support. Please help us.
Yep, because we got some ideas for giveaways and stuff, so you never know. But we'll see you all tomorrow night, Thursday night, and next Sunday. Have a great night. Let's do